well, let's get started. Welcome to our very first ever Chair with Lindsay. This is a brand new series that we're going to be doing every other Tuesday, and we're just going to be walking through different strengthening basics that you can do in the chair, which is nice. Very low impact. If you're someone who has a lot of hip, knee, joint issues, this is going to be a great workout for you because you don't have to put really any impact on your legs. So I will kind of break down what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be working on upper body. So you will need a set of weights if you choose to. You don't have to have weights. Our arms weigh something, and so you can simply just mimic the movement with me. Or you can, I'm just gonna be using 3 pounds. So use a really, really light set. If you're more of someone who's been strength training for a while and you wanna use heavier, you can get into like the 10s and the 15s, but really choose your weight range, whatever's best for you. We're gonna be doing 3 sets of similar exercises, but a different variation of each exercise per set. And then we'll have some rest in between. So without further ado, let's get started. So join me here. We're just gonna kind of do a march. So similar to what I usually start with my balance, we always do a marching warm up, but this time we're just gonna be doing it seated, okay? So nice and tall, toes are just gonna lightly tap the floor there. You can kind of put your arms on your hips, out to the side, whatever's comfortable. A lot of times we underestimate chair workouts because how can we get our heart rate up if we're sitting down, but this is how we're gonna do it. So moving those legs up and down. Let's go ahead and add an arm circle in. So we're gonna be doing backwards arm circles, getting the upper body warmed up. Keeping those legs moving here. It's kind of a rub your belly, pat your head kind of situation, but do your best. Awesome, let's bring those arms forward now. Keep marching, deep breaths. Awesome job. Next kind of stretch we're gonna do, you can stop marching, let yourself relax, is called a YWY stretch. So it's a really good opener of the chest, the back, kind of gets everything moving. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our feet flat on the ground here. Arms are gonna come up in kind of a Y. So we're gonna start here, we're gonna round our back, really open up the back there. We're gonna hold this for a few seconds, and then we're gonna bring our arms back almost to a W. So we're squeezing those shoulder blades, opening the chest up. Palms are facing outwards. And then we're gonna make another Y where our palms kind of face up and we're opening up that chest here. And then we're gonna bring ourselves back to that W. Hold for a couple seconds. Back to that Y, rounding those shoulders. And we'll do it one more time here. So bring yourself back to that W, really squeeze those shoulder blades, open up the chest. And then palms face upwards, back into that Y. And relax your arms, great job. Last part of our warm up, just some nice easy neck roll or neck circles just to get that part of our upper body warmed up. So when you're ready, join me in some circles here. Great job. Nice and slow. And switch directions. Great job. All right, we are officially done with our warm-ups. Let's get into it. So like I said, we're gonna be doing 3 sets. Each set is gonna have 3 different exercises. The first exercise is bicep focused, the second is shoulder, and then the third is tricep. Each set, we're gonna be doing the same muscle group focus, but different variations. So it's kind of a good way to kind of see what you can do differently for each muscle group. And then, like I said, we'll rest in between. So for the first set, pick up those weights if you're using them. Like I said, I'm using nice, easy 3 pounders. You can use 5, you can use nothing, you can use cans of food, water bottles, whatever. So this first exercise is a neutral grip bicep curl, okay? So we all know how to do a bicep curl for the most part. We wanna make sure we're seated in our chair nice and tall. Feet are flat on the ground. Our hands are going to be facing forward as we start with our hands down, and then we're curling up for a bicep curl. Really nice and easy. We're gonna do 10 reps here, so join me when you're ready. Pretend like your elbows are glued to your sides. We don't want to get uncontrolled with our movement here. We really should just be hinging at the elbow joint there. And that's really going to allow you to isolate your bicep. Awesome job. 3 more here. 2, and last one here. Awesome job. Hold on to those weights. You can rest them on your legs though, but we're gonna hop right into the next exercise, which is a lateral raise, which is going to focus on your shoulders, okay? So once you kind of have yourself set after those bicep curls, we're gonna start with our weights right down beside us. Hands are gonna be in towards our thighs, making sure we're nice and tall, and then we're raising our arms straight out to the side and down. So that's what it looks like. Join me for 10 reps starting here. We wanna make sure that we're not going up or too low. We're very parallel with our shoulders here. Great job. If you started off with heavy weight, you can drop it if you start to feel your form compromise. Great job. Of course, go as far as your shoulder range of motion allows too. So I mentioned, try not to go too low, but if you have shoulder compromised issues, feel free to go as high as you are able to. We've got 3 more here according to my count. And last one here. Awesome job. Keep holding on to those weights. We've got 1 more exercise before we hop into our first period of rest. So actually for this one, you're just gonna need 1 weight. So you can toss one of your weights to the side. This next exercise is gonna be tricep focused. So we're gonna be doing a tricep extension. So 1 weight only. I'm gonna start with my left arm. So I'm gonna turn to the right just ever so slightly to where I'm still very comfortably on my chair. My legs are staggered just a little bit. I'm gonna take a slight lean forward and my weight is gonna be right here, kind of in my armpit. And we're just gonna extend out and in. So you should feel this right there in your tricep. And we're only gonna do 5 here because we're gonna do 5 on each side. 2 more here. And last one. Awesome job. Go ahead and reset. Change sides when you're ready. Same thing, facing my left side. Weight is in the right arm. Slight lean forward and we're here for 5 reps. 4, 3, nice and slow. 2, last one here. Awesome job. Now you can finally drop those weights. We're gonna take a rest here. If you wanna keep your heart rate going, just add in a little march or a toe tap here. It's one of the best things to do if you're doing a chair workout, but you wanna get that cardio benefit, is in your rest, just do a little bit of a march, or you can even do toe taps out in front of you, to the side. It's kind of whatever you wanna do. But we're just taking some really quick, short rests here, so we've got about 10 more seconds. Set 1 is done. We've got 2 more. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and pick those weights back up. Again, if you started out with weights and you're feeling like you have, overshot that a little bit, you can drop those weights and just use your arms. But same thing, that first exercise is gonna be still bicep focused, just a different variation called a hammer curl. So the first one we did was a neutral grip where our hands are facing forward. This one, we're kind of making fists and we're gonna come straight up and down to the side here. So when you're ready, start with your arms straight down, fists are facing your thighs, and we're curling up and down for 10 reps here. Nice and tall, focus on your breathing. Pretending like your elbows are glued to your sides here. Great job. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep holding on to those weights. You can rest them on your thighs for a short rest here. Next thing is a front raise. So similar to what we just did with the lateral raise where we were out to our side, we're gonna be bringing those arms forward this time for that shoulder. This is gonna work more of that top inner shoulder. So when you're ready, palms are gonna start down facing your knees. Hands are gonna kind of rest on your knees to start. And then we're gonna raise up, just parallel with your chin and down. 10 reps, join me here. Great job. You can kind of squeeze those weights together if you want, just to kind of control that motion here. Awesome. Almost done, halfway through the workout. 3, 2, last front raise here. Awesome job. All right, hanging on to just one weight again this time. You can kind of throw that other weight aside for this next tricep exercise, which is a tricep extension, and it's overhead. So I will say that if you are somebody who has little to no range of motion in your shoulders, I would encourage you to do that tricep extension from the first set. But if you are okay with that over the head motion, you can join me for this next set. So we're gonna take that weight, hold it with both hands similar like this. We're gonna bring that weight above our heads to where our ear and our kind of front of our bicep meet. We don't wanna be too far back. Really nice and parallel with your head, and then we're extending up and down. You should really feel that in your tricep here. Again, we're here for 10 reps. Awesome job, mighty family. Hold on to that breathing. Hold on to that form. Drop your weight if you need to, or if you're not feeling this, increase your weight. Awesome job. 4, 3, keep going, 2, and last one. Awesome job, mighty family. Throw that weight aside, shake out those arms, roll those shoulders away from your ears, kind of let your upper body relax. Again, you can add that march in for that little rest in between these sets here. Nice big deep breaths. We have one set left. You guys are doing awesome. Big deep breaths in. Just feel free to stretch that upper body out a little bit before we head into this last set. 10 more seconds here. Awesome job, mighty family. 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin our last set. All right, grab those weights again. Same thing. So we're doing bicep, shoulder, tricep. We've done neutral grip, we've done hammer curl. This time we're doing wide curl, okay? So what this looks like is basically making a Y or a W with your body, and then we're curling up like this, okay? So arms, instead of neutral grip in front of you, they're kind of out to your side. And what this is doing is working that inner bicep. So we're kind of working all areas of that bicep muscle here. So when you're ready, join me for 10 reps. Great job. Awesome. Go at your own pace, nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, mighty family. Rest those weights on your legs while I demonstrate the next one. Similar with shoulders, we've done lateral, we've done front. Now we're gonna do a Y raise. So following the theme of the bicep curl, we're gonna be bringing these weights up and out to a Y. So this is gonna be working kind of our inner shoulder again, a lot of our outer back as well. So palms facing up. We're starting a little bit wider than we did with that front raise, and then we're coming up and down. Join me for 10 here. Awesome job, deep breaths. You have one more exercise after this, and then we are gonna cool it down, so hold on to it. Great job. Keep going. I know we're fatigued. I know we're sore. You've got 3 more here. 2. Last one here. Get it in. Awesome job. Don't set those weights down just yet. We're gonna be using both weights for this last tricep exercise, okay? So what this is gonna be is a skull crusher is what it's called. So typically you do these laying down, but we can modify it in the chair and get almost the same result. So I'm gonna turn this side so you can kind of see what it looks like. But what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be starting with our weights all the way up. Again, if you limit that range of motion, you can just go back to that tricep kickback. That's always a safe bet. Start with those weights above our head here, and then we're going to hinge at the elbow, right? Have those weights kind of right next to your ear, and then we're up. So join me for 10 reps here. Nice and tall, squeeze your core. This is gonna involve a little bit of core too. As we hold weights above our head, our core engages a lot more. Awesome job, mighty family. Last exercise. We're almost there. 3 more. 2. Last one here, mighty family. All the way up. Awesome job. You can toss those weights aside. We are done with those weights. So you guys did awesome. 3 sets, 3 exercises in each set, focusing on biceps, shoulders, triceps. You're probably gonna be a little sore tomorrow. It's okay. So let's cool it down here. We're gonna just start with those shoulder stretch. We did work a lot of those shoulder muscles here. So bring one arm across your body, holding on to your forearm there. Ear away from your shoulder. We're not up here with the stretch. We're nice and neutral here, really feeling that stretch through your shoulder. And I really encourage you after this, if you need more stretch time, take it. There's nothing wrong with stretching. You can't overstretch. So if you need more time after this, please take it. Bring that heart rate down, nice big deep breaths. Grab some water if you need to. And go ahead and switch arms. Awesome job, mighty family. Really focus on that stretch. Awesome job. Let's get into a tricep stretch now. So this is just taking one arm, patting yourself on the back with your opposite arm, grabbing that elbow and kind of pushing backwards until you feel that good tricep stretch in here. Nice and tall. Great job. Awesome job, mighty family. Hold for about 5 more seconds here and then we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Shake those arms out. Same thing on the other side. Arm goes up, pat yourself on the back, grab your elbow and push back. Getting that nice tricep stretch in. We did lots with our triceps today. And I will tell you, if you're someone who's looking for toned arms like we all are as we head into summer, your tricep is the thing you want to work. Your tricep takes up about 2/3 of your arm. We usually think about our bicep being kind of the thing to work, but you got to work those triceps if you want that good arm definition for summer. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Last part of our stretch here, we're just going to take our arms in front, interlace those fingers, really arch the upper back there. Open up that back. Let's take it over to the side. Get that side stretch in. And take it over to the other side. Awesome job. Bring yourself back up. Great job, mighty family. Thank you so much for joining me for our first chair series, our first exercise in our chair series. Have a great rest of your day.